Oh wait, I don't know what this intro is. I've never done an intro like this. My dog wanted to sit on my lap, so now she's sitting here and she's trying to fall asleep. Not very comfortable for it would seem, but it is what it is. She's gonna try and make herself comfortable. Okay, let me put my arm down here for you. There we go. Alright. I'm not comfortable, but she's a bit more comfortable, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some weird shit that has happened on the internet across the world the last couple of days that I was just MIA, basically. Just doing projects, studying, and yeah, that's basically that. Didn't play games or anything like that. Just chilled and basically just ignored the internet for a couple of days. And now we're back, and it seems like there's a bunch of things that have happened. Of course, I'm not going to go into detail and make a 20-minute video on all of them. We already have people for that, of course. So I'm just going to like skip past and just talk about the dumbest shit that has happened, basically, and basically just make myself laugh without waking up the dog, of course, because seems like she's really tired and she's lying pretty nicely now, I would say. Yeah, she looks like she's comfy. I don't know. All right, we're gonna start with Mr. Beast. So apparently he scammed a few people. Again, it's not a new thing for Mr. Beast to do this. Of course, I don't know why people are surprised that he does this. It's getting my shirt's getting fucked by the dog. Okay, I'm not trying to like flash you here, but it is getting fucked by a dog. It is gonna happen. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't care anymore. But yeah, let's get back to the scam of Mr. Beast. So he's not new to scamming his fans, his followers. He's done it a few times, mostly with Bitcoin or other types of coin. He had meme coins that he partnered with. And then he basically just does dump and makes the money while most of his viewers also lose money. Which is, within the category of being a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer in the age of 2025. If you don't do it early, you do it down the line somewhere. That's just how it goes. This dog's so cute. But yeah, that's just basically how it goes these days. Scamming your audience is associated, unfortunately, with the 21st century YouTubers these days. So, and even Twitch streamers. So, nothing you can do about it. But basically, they got scammed out of 1,000 rand. No, no, $1,000, which is about like 20,000 rand, give or take. It's close to that. And they've been scammed out of that money for a 3-night Mr. Beast experience in some hotel resort thing in Las Vegas. And they paid 1,000 rand because, why do I keep saying rand? They paid $1,000 because, they thought they were going to get an experience, maybe meet the guy, all of these things. Nope. They paid $1,000 and they got a goodie bag with basically like 4 to 5 shirts in that are all incorrectly sized. You get random sizes. They don't even call you or just like, confirm what sizes you and the people that are going with you are. And they just basically, in my opinion, did one for the mother, one for the father, and then like 3 for children. Which is not really, good to do because, yeah, of course, his main audience are children, but there's still people without children that watch the guy and also have the money to do these things. So you would think, they would just do that at least. But nope, you just pay 1,000 rand, $1,000 to get a goodie bag full of shirts, t-shirts, a hat, and that's basically all. Nothing else happened. And he did reply with this Twitter. I don't have Twitter because it's a fucking waste of time. But he did reply with this Twitter. I'm gonna see if we're gonna crop it somewhere or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it here now, hopefully. And he basically just said, "Yeah, sorry about that. My team, we're working on it. They didn't give you the experience we hoped for, and I would let you tour my studio personally, and I can't wait to meet you all." Shit, something like that. Now, I don't think that is the best option to do because they're not supposed to deliver the experience. You're supposed to deliver the experience because you are the experience. If your name is slapped onto something, that means that you are like, it's basically advertised towards you, so people will think that you are the experience that they will receive. Maybe a meet and greet, or just a photo sesh somewhere through the day, you know. I mean, I know you're busy, but you can take a day off just to go meet the people you're scamming on a daily basis, you know. I mean, they're the ones that are giving you all this money, so you might as well go check it out. But yeah, that's what happened with Mr. Beast, and the dog is gonna start snoring soon. That's what happened with Mr. Beast. So people are angry with him. There's a few people that actually paid for that experience that are thinking about suing him. Started writing down the other people's names that also paid for it, you know, just to get them into this case. Have more witnesses, have more people against Mr. Beast. So that's might be a good a thing that's happening. But you know, I've never trusted Mr. Beast. He's always looked like a rat bastard in my eyes. So it's not surprising, of course. Next thing we're gonna move on to is Pokimane. Now, for some fucking reason, Pokimane doesn't think she's one of the rich people in the world. You know, and with an estimated value of, well, net worth of $25 million, I would say that you are pretty rich. You know, with that amount of money, you already are above like 99% of the world in terms of net worth, or just, you know, cash, whatever you want to call it. So you can basically live your life without the stress that most people live their lives with the entire time they are alive, you know. It's insane to me that people don't know how much $20 million is. I mean, if you're an American multimillionaire, you are basically a multimillionaire anywhere else you go in the world. Anywhere else you go. And that is considered rich, alright? Sorry to burst your bubble. You're never going to have to check the prices of the products you buy. You're never going to have to worry about the prices about the places you stay normally. You know, you have every advantage you have with the money that billionaires have, but just it's a little less, you know. Of course, you're not going to be able to have these huge extravagant villas or $100 million villas or shit like that. But, you know, you're still going to have a humble $3 million abode, almost $1 million car. You know, you're going to have all these things and still have money to spend for the rest of your life. So, in my opinion, of course, you are rich. Now, apparently, Hassan is a Nepo baby. I don't know that. I don't know his parents were that rich. But it does explain who he is, like, quite literally just explains who he is. So yeah, he came up to defend his little, I don't know what are they of each other. His little Twitch friend. He came defense of her and basically just said, he did actually, you know, now that I think about it, he didn't say anything of note. Yeah, nothing he ever says is of note. So I don't even know why I brought him up, but he's a Nepo child. So my point I want to make is anything that he will ever say about money or experiences in life, you can just not even listen to. You don't even have to regard it as anything, you know. You can just discard whatever he says about experiences in life. Because if you're a Nepo baby, you were brought up with no fucking problems whatsoever. Alright, I don't care what you say. You might have been bullied in school. Who cares? Everyone gets bullied in school. But just the privileges that you have had as you have grown up, you don't fucking have the right to complain or talk about money or any of those things, you know, in my opinion. Because, you know, there's a lot of people that don't get to a complaint, and it's normally the people that are really poor or really struggling. So I feel like the people that are really rich and really not struggling also shouldn't get, you know, to talk about situations about cash money or struggles of life or anything in that situation. So yeah, I just think, you know, people should get, of course, you know, just get humbled. One of the things, also get their intellectual properties back, you know, just get intelligent again. I don't know if that's a thing, because all of these YouTubers and Twitch streamers, they come from America, are so out of touch with fucking everything in the world and so dumb that they don't realize how privileged they are and that they are actually the rich people of the world these days, you know, because there are still a lot of people that own businesses and that get really rich from that and stuff. But the majority of people getting rich these days are from the internet, from you know, YouTube, Twitch, and the other thing that I'm not going to mention because the people on there will die for their sins. I mean, burn. Yeah, that one. But you know, that's like one of the things that have happened recently. You know, Pokimane just saying that she's not rich, which is fucking insane. Also, Jack Doherty is committing insurance fraud. You know, apparently someone stole his chains, $300,000 chains. Altogether, by the way, it was $100,000 one and one $200,000 one or something like that. Apparently, someone stole it, and yeah, I don't know. It didn't look like someone stole it. He also said that people had guns on him, and he fought them off, and he ran while the people were holding a gun to him, and he saved his watch because he's like, he will rather die than give them this watch. You know, for someone who walks around with a bodyguard and he basically shits his pants whenever he gets like pressed by someone when his bodyguard's not there, I don't think any of that happened. I'm honestly thinking he's just committing insurance fraud because, you know, all of his money is out the window. He's not with the McKinley girl anymore. He did upgrade it to a weird little robot that looks exactly the same. But, you know, he doesn't have that income anymore that he always had. So he's going to do anything he can to get a little bit of money again, which is pretty sad, but, you know, it's also pretty funny. Apparently Logan Paul is still suing CoffeeZilla, and in the case, of course, some things got leaked, you know, some chats got leaked. I don't know. This is one of the weirdest videos I've ever done. I've never just like sat here and chatted about things like this. You know, it would be fun to like stream this and just chat about it, but I'm so tired, man. I can't even operate. Look at the dog. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful dog, this one. Not very smart. Yeah, she's not very smart, but she's beautiful. Say that about most women. No, just joking. But yeah, he made a situation where some of his chats got leaked, where he basically just admits to being a scammer, being a petty, you know, suing people for no need, especially CoffeeZilla, and you know, it's just a Logan Paul thing. We all knew this was going to happen, and I'm just going to say this again. I pity the world that there's a child that has his DNA and his wife's DNA in her, and I pity the people that are going to get to know her in school or anything like that, because, you know, the DNA of a little bitch boy and a slut is not a very good combo to have sent to school. You know, it's gonna ruin some people's lives. Hopefully this child is different. I don't know, you know, it's very hard to get past genetics. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the child. Her son also cried about something else. Apparently one of his mods is getting bullied. You know, this woman wearing a parka. It's not a real parka. I don't know what she's wearing, but you know, it's one of those traditional Muslim things or something. I don't know, just without the eyes, the face covering. But yeah, he's crying about that now because this woman said that she hopes that all military people get PTSD. You know, not a very good thing to say to the people defending your country, defending you, allowing you to sit in your chair and do fuck all for the rest of your days, sit there safe as you can be, basically, and then also wishing that upon people protecting you. And people were not having it, so they were calling her out and basically making her life hell, which is approved by the DRS. You know, what is the DRS? I don't know. I just made up a random fucking few syllables there. I'm gonna say approved by the IRS, because fuck the IRS, but approved by them. And yeah, now he's basically comparing her to being Palestine, and the people are like going after her to being Israel, which is insane. You know, how can you compare beef of YouTubers and other people to an actual war? That's pretty sad, I guess. But you know, I don't. If the war's not happening in my country, I don't actually care about it, you know, because nothing I say or do will actually affect it. I will just come off as very vain or very uninformed on the internet, so I'm not going to talk about shit like that. I'm just sitting here, just having a nice day with my dog, and she's trying to find another place to sleep because she is tired, and she's probably gonna move soon as she has the hiccups. So I'll move her. Oh yeah, I can show you guys quickly how she looks before I continue further. Look at that. Oh, Mia. Well, this one's beautiful. Yeah, don't press your butt in my face. But yeah, like I said, doesn't affect me. I don't affect it. So I just don't talk about shit like that I can't change. My dog's in the camera. But yeah, he's also been crying because he, I don't know, Ethan called him out, basically saying that they should have a discussion about their views because Hassan likes supporting terrorists, Ethan doesn't. So they want to have a debate about that, about politics and shit like that, because apparently Hassan's pretty good in that. I don't know how his father or his uncle made money in politics, because it doesn't seem like they taught this guy very well. He's very uninformed, unintelligent, and just a fucking dumbass across the board. All of his stats were not put into intelligence and wisdom, and he put a few stats into being a fucking dick and having a few muscles, and now he thinks he knows shit, but he doesn't. I might need to put this dog down now, because she's gonna fuck up my shit. But yeah, so he just refused to do that because he's basically just repeating, saying he's gonna get banned. He checked with these Twitch moderators or blah blah blah. He's gonna get banned because he might bring on Destiny or something like that. And I mean, bro, you literally said that children deserve to be killed by terrorists on on your channel, and you didn't get banned. I don't think they're gonna fucking do anything to you, my dude. So you can stop crying. You're just afraid of losing, because as soon as he has an opponent in front of him that's not just a yes man from his chat bots, he's gonna instantly show how unintelligent he is and how uninformed he is, and just how fucking stupid periodically English is not my first language, alright, periodically, just how dumb he is. That's just fucking it. He's just gonna prove that. This dog of my soul. He's just gonna prove that. So he's not gonna do that. He's just crying. People are laughing at him, and he's always gonna be the joke of the internet. Hassan, no one takes Hassan seriously except a few bots in his chat, and it's basically just people who think conspiracy theories are real, and they think the Earth is probably flat that actually listen to Hassan. That's all that basically happened. I just covered a few of it here and there, with the dog. The dog says she's tired of this shit. As I was talking about it, she woke up and now she wants to leave. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about. Fuck you, Mr. Beast. Fuck you, Pokimane. Fuck you, Hassan. Fuck you, Jack Doherty. And fuck you, Logan Paul. As always, get fucked. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!